Hello everyone, welcome back. Another day, another stream, and on the ground at what seems to be a very small airport here, well, it is a small airport here in Ukraine, in the ski range, like ski area of the country. The mountains around here are famous for skiing. You'll probably see in the thumbnail I put a picture of the of one of the ski resorts near here, in Ivano-Frankivsk, I think is how you say it. We'll get some more information on the place in a bit, probably during the climb out of here. I'll give you a few facts on the area. We are, as always, on Vatsim, and ATC is due to come online at 5 o'clock here today. I got a departure slot at 5:15 here in the UK, so in about 25 minutes time, so plenty of time here. We'll get prepared. ATC will come on at 5. We'll get our clearance and taxi out of here on our way to Glasgow for the Hogmanay one night early, it seems, event, Vatsim UK event in Glasgow and Edinburgh this evening. So we'll get there later on. The flight time's about 2 hours 25 minutes, I think, due to the fact we're in the big jumbo again, so it cuts down the flight time a bit. So yeah, lots to look forward to. So we'll jump in the cockpit today. Well, not today, we are going to jump in the cockpit. Anyway, we'll jump into the cockpit and we shall get our checklist up here before starting engine. Let's see if we can do it without looking this time. Standby power onto auto, and by not looking I mean using the icon that shows you where everything is. Battery, I believe, is under here. There we go. So battery switches on, standby's on auto, external power on if available. I'm guessing, is that somewhere here? No, I don't know. Hold on. Just up there. Yeah. So it's not available here because, can we get the power truck? No. Like I said, yeah, it's in Microsoft only at significant airports, or only at some airports you can get the ground services. Most airports you can, but this one it seems not. So we'll have to just wait till the APU's online, basically, because we can't get any truck. So on if available, APU, then we'll get that starting. Let me just take APU selector off. No, hold on. How do you get rid of these things? There we go. So there we go. Right. So APU. There we go. APU to start. We'll get there. Kyle, I see you've turned my settings down. Have I turned them down, actually? They should be on 720p like yesterday. Yeah, we're streaming at 720p, but I haven't done much else. I have done a few things, but I'll talk about those later. Not to do with any of the hardware, though. Exactly, it shouldn't have affected the stream anyway. It should have improved it. But there we go. Avial is on. Now we have power. Fuel pumps can come on. But nice to see you, Kyle. Anyway, hello again. Nice to see. We'll get the fuel pumps on here. Believe we don't have to put these on, but I'll just double check. Yeah, so we've got all the right ones on. Okie dokie, that's fine then. And we shall, because there's going to be no ground services, we'll have to start our engines on stand, as it were, and then we'll use the reverse thrusters. Very fantasy-like, but that will be what we'll do to push back today, due to the size of the airfield here, airport even. Right, so where's the camera? There it is. Reset position. so that is the first checklist complete. We'll set roughly what we're expecting in here. In fact, it'll just be speed for now, and then we'll get online as soon as we can. Let's check the routings in for today. Yep, that's all perfect. I meant my FPS increased it. Ah yes, it did. So it did work. I haven't actually seen that, and it is higher, isn't it? Yeah, that's brilliant. Right, it worked. I will tell you about that. I promise I will tell you about that in the cruise, because I did change settings, but not in the simulator. I did various things to the computer that I probably should have realised anyway. But yeah, more on that later. Let's see if they're online. Yes, they are. Oakley Tower. So it looks like they're just coming online here. We'll give them a chance to get a Addons. And we can file our flight plan in the meantime. Oakley to EGPF. Yeah, it's just nice to say Oakley. Kind of, I wouldn't say egg, but Oakley kind of flows, so there we go. IFR, Oakley, EGPF, or UKLI. Alternate departure time is 17:15. 2 hours 52 it's estimating actually. Did I get that wrong? Yeah, I think I did. So 2 hours 52 and 3 hours, therefore 3 hours 22 minutes of fuel. We'll cruise even yet because we're going west. We'll cruise, yeah, that's fine, 38,000 feet. Heavy aircraft, there's our routing. And I should really have put this on a document and then I'll be able to copy it. I will do that next time. But let's just do a little message here like we did yesterday. There we go. What we'll do this time, we'll actually copy that and then be ready for next time. There we go. So that is all perfect. We'll file a flight plan. And still no Addons yet. If not, we'll private message in for the Addons if we need to. And we'll just get the notepad up now. Just so I can save that copied text. We'll just shove it on the desktop here. Boom, right. And yeah, well, let's give this chap a message then. There we go, we'll wait for that because it's not popping up like it normally does here. My word, that FPS is brilliant. I'll tell you what, whilst we're waiting for that, I will tell you what I did then. So I did a couple of things. I put the Razer software into gaming mode. It wasn't in gaming mode. I put the GPU into high performance on both of the settings that you can do that. I think it's power and one other. I haven't changed anything in the simulator. I just wanted to see what that would do first, and then we'll change more things if we need to, but by the looks of things that's probably got us enough frames. 30 to 40 is absolutely fine for a flight simulator. So yeah, quite happy with that. Well, I am happy with that. I'm very happy with that. And yeah, that's all I've done in terms of the computer. I've done a few things to the channel today. I've made a banner, and I think you should see some, there's a Streamlabs moderator now that'll remind you guys to like and subscribe every so often, and also if anyone puts any foul language in the chat, it should delete it, so it's like a moderator of the chat. So yeah, I've done a few things. There we have it. No message back yet. We'll just get on his frequency then, and just request our clearance, I think. 134850. So I believe at Ivano here, I believe it's just tower from what I was seeing on the info of the event. I think this tower controller covers 3 airports in the range. I think it's something like that. We'll find out though. So we're on his frequency now. We'll get a radio check off him first, just to check he's there, because he didn't reply to our message. Speedbird 5117, good evening, request radio check. Okay.
Speedbird 5117, heavy hello, so Ivano-Frankivsk Tower, read you 5.
Read you 5 as well, thanks Rich. Speedbird 5117, and I've got your message now, thanks. So there's no ATIS, we'll just get Q&H probably for departure, so that's fine. So let's get our clearance then. I'm not exactly sure what stand I put myself. I think it was 24, but how accurate that is, I'm not sure. Probably just leave that out. Speedbird 5117, a Boeing 748, requesting IFR clearance to Glasgow as filed.
Speedbird 5117, you're clear to destination via flight plan route. Runway 28 via cockpit to Lima departure. After airborne climb to altitude 4,000 feet. Squawk 4101.
Cleared to my destination, runway 28, Groggle to Lima departure. Initial climb 4,000 feet, squawk 4101, Speedbird 5117.
Speedbird 5117, respect is correct and I ready to copy weather information.
Was that ready to copy information? We are ready, Speedbird 5117.
Speedbird 5117, weather in Ivano-Frankivsk Airport, wind is calm, visibility more than 10 kilometers, clouds broken at altitude 5,600 feet, temperature 5 degrees Celsius, dew point 2 degrees, QNH 1005. Runway conditions for runway 28 clear, braking coefficient 0.7, no significant change.
Roger that, that is copied. Thank you, Speedbird 5117.
Speedbird 5117, start up at your discretion, report on ready for taxi.
Start up my discretion and we'll report ready for taxi, Speedbird 5117. There we go, that's how he's doing things, because he's controlling 3 airports. It seems he gives out the ATIS for us, and then we do everything from there. It's more remote, I guess. So I've got our clearance here then, and we'll check things over in the FMC. So I believe that's the right one. I couldn't tell whether he was saying Grogub or Cockub, I think. But I'll go that it was that one, because that's probably the one I filed. Let's just double check. Yeah, it's Cockup. So cock up to Lima, runway 28, initial climb 4,000 feet. We'll get that speed at 220, yeah, that's fine. So runway 28. There we go, bank angle can go on auto. And yep, squawk, that's the other thing we need. 4101. 4101. And QNH 1005. And same up here. There we go, auto brakes RTO. And what we'll do now is start the engines. So start the engines at our discretion. So we'll start them on stand like I said before, and then that's going to be our only means of pushback today. So we'll do that on stand, and then we'll have to reverse back because there's no ground services here in Microsoft. That's fine. So checklist to start the engines then. Thrust levers idle, engine 4 start switch will pull. I believe they're up here. And then engine 4 fuel control switch to run. And then we're monitoring the engine here then. And I believe the 747 does in real life 4 and 2 and 1 and 3, I think. And don't quote me on that though, but that's what that's what I'm going to go for. I don't think it'll matter very much here in Microsoft. And whilst they're starting up, I'll answer any questions if you've got any new ones. Nope. Okay, we'll do the other two. So that's engine 3 and 1. There we go. And if we go for the showcase review here, can't really see them, but they are turning there. God, this FPS is incredible. Just can't get my head over it. Just making those 3 changes have done that. I guess it does kind of make sense, doesn't it? If you put the PC in gaming mode, it's probably going to help. Alright, there we go. They all seem to be up to power. Yep. So what we'll do is, after starting engine, APU selector can go to off, which is up here, and the power is online. Lights, we'll do that after we've done our false pushback here. So that's fine, get rid of that. We'll reset our position, and he wants us to call him ready for taxi, so I believe we can push back. So we'll do that any second now. Let's get the flight director on here. And anything else I've missed, LNAV, and that shall do us fine. We'll just check Unreal Weather's online, and yes it is. We're going to go afternoon here. Going to go afternoon here, and yeah, we've got the let out. So that's fine. And then let us get the announcements going here. And anything else we need? Don't think so. No, so we're ready to push back here. We'll do that now. So we'll push back just around here, and we'll use the reversers like I said. So release parking brake, reversers are on. Very unrealistic way of pushing back, but it's the only option we've got today. And there we go. So we'll go as tight as possible, get on this line that's closest to us here. It's very quiet here for an event, but I know they were balancing the traffic between the 3 airports of the event, so the tower controller's not overloaded. And we're 5 minutes to departure here, so well in time. And there's going to be no delay, so we're going to be fine. There we go, we'll put on the brake, that should do us, reversers can go off, and we'll jump back in the cockpit. Taxi lights can come online, flaps can go to 10 for departure, and squawk mode can go to Charlie. And we'll report ready for taxi to the controller then. Speedbird 5117 is ready for taxi.
Speedbird 5117, taxi to holding point runway 28, via taxiway 6, via taxiway 1.
Taxiing to holding point runway 28 via taxiway 6 and taxiway 1, Speedbird 5117. So it's straight out of here, straight down there, and around on the runways over there, I believe. Yes, and then we're on our way. So let us taxi then. Can you guys hear the ATC here today? I know it's hit and miss with various, because it depends on everyone's mic settings, all the different controllers, but hopefully you could hear him. I can just about hear him. And thanks British Av Geek for subscribing. And there's more on the British Av Geek. I will talk a bit about that in the cruise. Let's get on with the taxi though.
In some areas, you release the mask by pulling on this coloured streamer. If you're in a Club World sleeper seat, you may need to reach through the dividing screen to retrieve your mask. All electronic devices.
So yeah, that's another thing I've sorted out today. This chat bot and the moderator of Streamlabs, which is the software I'm using. It was very easy to do. Streamlabs do make it very easy and quick. It took me about 2 minutes just before the stream. So it'll be a left turn here, and then following it round to the runway. Nice clear sunny afternoon. Well, it's an evening here, but we'll use sim time, so it's a nice sunny afternoon. 3 degrees and clear skies here in Ukraine. Not much snow about, however, and Microsoft does simulate snow, so don't know about skiing. I know we're not exactly in the ski resort here, but yeah, maybe we'll see some on the tops of the mountains as we depart. We'll put the terrain radar on as well. Not sure quite where every mountain is around here. Don't fly too often to this part of Europe. And that's not a criticism, it's the fact that I tend to lead myself towards these Vatsim events. So the safety video, well, safety audio has finished playing, so we'll tell everyone it's to prepare for takeoff here.
Prepare for takeoff.
And I'm just going to take note of what time we're on here. So that's 27 minutes 25 seconds, and that'll be for the timestamps when the live stream gets published afterwards as a video, if that makes sense. So we'll hold just here. And we shall do final checks. Landing lights can come on now.
Speedbird 5117, wind is variable 1 meters per second, runway 28 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 28 cleared for takeoff, Speedbird 5117. And yeah, ready to go here. We'll get the frequency for 134050. I believe that'll be what we're on to next. And then we'll make our departure here now. Release the parking brake and we'll line up. And isn't the longest runway, however we should be okay. I have done flights before on short runways with the 748, and you just about manage it. So we'll go full power though here, straight to full power, because we probably will need that. I think the runway length was about 2,500 metres. If you think Manchester's 3,000 metres, if that gives you perspective, and airports like Liverpool are about 2,300, so it's slightly bigger than that of Liverpool. Anyway, we're going to be fine. 160 is about the rotate speed here, so we're going to just hit that in time. There we go, we shall pull up. And positive rate, gear up. Perfect. Just enough runway. We'll get auto throttle armed here, and vertical speed can come on. CMD online. Whoa, it's crazy. It's the terrain. We'll be fine though. It's because we're zoomed in. So yeah, we only need to worry about the red really, and we're going to be avoiding that, so that's fine.
Speedbird 5117, climb to altitude 9,000 feet. Report passing altitude 8,000 feet.
Climb to altitude 9,000 feet, and we'll report passing 8,000, Speedbird 5117. There we go, it's going green, so we'll be fine. 9,000, that's perfect, and we'll report passing 8,000. And there's our routing. We'll probably, yeah, we'll be alright to go to 250. We can get rid of flap. We'll go to flaps 1. That doesn't make sense, does it? Because the flaps have gone up, but anyway, there we go. It's fine, the quirks of Microsoft. Where's my V speed? So with one of the other quirks, Kyle, with this is the vertical speed only comes on. You can only click it once you've selected command on the autopilot. So yeah, I can set everything else up beforehand, apart from auto throttle, speed and vertical speed. So when I click vertical speed after takeoff, once I'm in the air, and I've got command on it, then works. So yeah, my V speeds, we're climbing at 2,000 feet per minute here. Terrain can go off now, we're not going to need that. And we'll do 250 till 10,000 normal procedures. So yeah, that frame rate's dropped a tad, but that's kind of expected. It's pretty low flying here over the scenery, but it's definitely averaging higher. It's going anywhere between sort of 20 and 35 or so. So yeah, definitely an improvement. We'll see how things go as we go along the flight, as it progresses. Oh, I meant your takeoff speeds. Oh, I see, the call-outs. Yeah, it does call out, but very late. I don't think it's very realistic, because I've read that the general takeoff speed and the one that I've adapted is 160 knots. So yeah, it does shout, but sometimes when you get to something crazy like 180 knots or so, it has done, but not for a long time. Oh, we're passing 8,000. Speedbird 5117 is just past 8,000 feet.
Speedbird 5117, contact Livery Mega 134, decimal 05. Enjoy your evening, see you soon.
Contacting Ukraine radar, is it 134050, Speedbird 5117? Has he gone? We'll try that.
Flight 70 from Roger, we are holding over cockpit flight level 180, inbound track 130, right turn outbound.
There we go, this controller's a bit louder, you can probably hear him.
Correct.
That's it. Speedbird 5117, good evening with you, flight level 90.
Speedbird 5117, Livery hello, radar contact, launch flight level 130.
Flight level 130, Speedbird 5117. God, that's way better. I can just tell with the mouse, it was juttering a bit yesterday, stuttering, even not juttering.
Papa Charlie Brown Alpha with radar hello, radar
yeah, it's a lot
from
smoother.
position, pressing direct to Victor India.
Which is brilliant. Means we can have consistent streams, and stable streams, reliable streams. Six likes already, so we're joint with yesterday's likes, which is nice. And there's 10,000 feet, so landing lights can come off. And I believe Can we go
Speedbird
full?
5117, climb to flight level 170.
Flight level 170, Speedbird 5117. So further climb. And we shall increase our speed here as well. We'll get rid of that final flap. Up to our usual 350 knots. There we go. Now we can go standard pressure. There we go, perfect.
Livery Mega, good evening. Victor Papa Bravo Zulu Lima, position daughter, level 400.
Victor Papa Bravo Zulu Lima, Livery Mega, low radar contact.
So I'll show you the routing for today. Routing for today then is as follows. We didn't actually need the charts, it was a very small airport, so we kind of worked out where we were going, so we can get rid of those now. These are Glasgow's charts ready for later, and there's cockpit to Lima, yeah. So we can Liba 1 Delta arrival. And here's our routing then, so through sort of southwest Ukraine into Poland, South Poland, routing west, then over Berlin, Hamburg into Germany there, northern Germany into the North Sea, before commencing our descent over around here, over Edinburgh, but then routing away from Edinburgh down south. Over across to the west,
Ready to copy actual weather
and then joining the arrival after that. We'll probably find that we may cut that short there, go bigger instead, because that's a bit of an odd waypoint.
1 meter per second, visibility more than 10 kilometers, overcast at altitude 1,300 feet, temperature
we'll get the Vatsim map up as well.
+4, QNH 1005.
And there we are. So yeah, we're going to get some control on the way as well by the looks of things. Scottish is already online. So yeah, another nice flight.
Yeah, roger that. In from Kilo Lima, India will be the alternative. Copy. And you're cleared via Victor India 6 Charlie arrival. Expect runway 28 for approach.
Just check I haven't missed anything. I don't think I have. No. So we should get a further climb in a bit.
Please confirm runway 28 for arrival in uniform Kilo Lima.
My apologies, runway 10 for the arrival. Affirmative, runway 10.
Roger, Victor India 7 Charlie and runway 10, Eastern Bravo Alpha.
Livery Radar, good afternoon. Victor Papa Bravo Romeo Tango, flight level 360 inbound, Vapot.
Victor Papa Bravo Romeo Tango, Livery Radar, hello, radar contact. SB Freighter Flyer 87 in from Alpha. Go ahead. Flyer 87 in from Alpha. One more time, sir, just to confirm.
I didn't get any screenshots, did I, on the ground?
10 or 28?
Apologies, Instagram fans.
Fly Air
I've got one now,
827
and then we'll get some
from Alpha
more.
runway news 28, and you can expect cockpit to November arrival.
Roger that, runway uses 28, cockpit to November arrival, and if you also could advise us about the wind in Ivano-Frankivsk.
Affirmative, Fly Air 87 Uniform Alpha, actual weather in Ivano-Frankivsk, wind variable 1 meter per second, visibility 8,000 meters, no significant clouds, temperature 3 degrees Celsius, dew point 1 degrees, QNH 1005, runway use 28, runway dry, to full runway, braking coefficient 0.7, no significant change.
Flyer 87 for Alpha, Roger, copy the information, thanks a lot, appreciate it.
No problem, and Fly Air 87 for Alpha, continue descent to level 130.
Descending Alpha, level 130, Flyer 87 for Alpha.
Speedbird 5117, climb to flight level 380.
Flight level 380, speedbird 5117.
Lviv Raider Victor Papa Charlie Max Sierra
to our
to
cruise of
evening
380
inbound
then.
to abort level 360.
Victor Papa Charlie Mike Sierra, Lviv Radar, hello, ready contact.
So that's all set for the cruise, and I did landing lights, so we are all ready for the cruise here. So we'll jump in the window view and get some nice views. We'll go for 17. Although I'll show you them all actually, because they're quite cool. There's 1, 2, 3. That's quite a cool one. It mimics sort of GoPro shots.
5117, leaving my space, unfortunately no further disease, wishing call 1, goodbye.
122.8. Thanks very much. Have a good evening. Speedbird 5117.
Goodbye.
So that's Ukraine done. Into Poland, and unfortunately they're offline. So yeah, back to where we were. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then we're inside now. 16's on the other passenger side, and then 17 back on that side but behind the engines. So yeah, for default camera views, like Xplane, they're built in, and that's yeah, another little nice feature to have, I guess, compared to Xplane. So yeah, they all have the pros and cons, but there we have it. And you can also set up custom views. I haven't done that myself, but it's very easy to do. It's very much like setting up custom views on Xplane. So if you don't like what you're seeing here and the default views, then you can change them. I'm just going to go for a quick 2-minute break here, and then I will be back. So I'll leave you in the window view and put a bit of music on for you guys. I should set up hotkeys for this, and we'll do at some point. But there you go. I'll put some music on for you guys, and I'll be back in 2 or 3 minutes. Right, I'm back everyone, hello, hello. Just getting the old drink and snack in on board, and that calls for one thing only, the old duty free.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will shortly be passing through with food and drink. Please check the magazine in front of you for the full menu, as well as our duty free offers.
And nearly at our cruise level as well. And we'll see what ATC's online in terms of sectors. So we've got German, Austrian, Hungarian, and then Ukraine. So we're not going through any of these. We may go through, well, we will go through the German control, which is the Euro control west. It's Euro control west. So we're not going to hit that until France, if we're going into France. I don't think we do. So it's probably just German control that we're going to go into. So yeah, the drink and snack today is a nice beverage and some nuts. Just mute the mic whilst I eat. So I'll put the Vatsim map up as well whilst we're going along, and that'll update. It's normally about 2 minutes behind, but yeah, make it a bit smaller. There we go, I'll put us in the bottom right hand corner there as we cruise along here. Bremen controls online, so we'll hit that probably in about, I don't know, about an hour maybe, something like that. Warsaw, not Warsaw, Poland controls not online. Unfortunately we're just south of the control down here, which is annoying, because our routing today is northerly, so like that, pretty much like the liners. But control's definitely coming sooner or later, because we've got German control. Scotland will definitely be online due to the event. So the event, I always try and tie my streams with the Vatsim events. So so we always have ATC definitely at both of the arrival and departure airports, and hopefully some along the way too, which is what tends to always happen. We always get some, so yeah, that's what I tend to do, and it does seem to work. Just eat a few more honey salted peanuts if you don't mind. I'll put the music on very quietly in the background so you guys can still hear me, but because there's no control, just to keep the, I'll put some nice little bit of music on. Background music. There we go. If you tell me how the music is, I just want it to be sort of like background sort of music, so you guys can still hear me, but there's just some in there in the background as we cruise along here. Feel free to ask any questions if you guys are watching and wondering. So yeah, the ETA time is in-game ETA, so this is the time in-game. I'll get that up now and then we'll be able to translate that into real time. So 14:15 in-game time, and ETA is about 14:54 Zulu. That'll be British time if it was this time now, if that makes sense. So if it's 14:15 here and ETA is 14:54, that means we've got about an hour and 40 minutes, something like that. An hour and 35, 40 minutes into Glasgow. Clouds clearing up here a bit. You can see the scenery down below now. And I'm using Unreal Weather as well, which is a live meta mod. Pulls in the new meta and translates it into a weather system like so. Yeah, so I would say it's better than the standard weather system, weather maker if you like, in the sim. Now it's the 30th today, isn't it? Not the 31st. There we go. The weather may have just updated, hence the unstable flight for 1 minute here. It normally recovers. We'll just check what's happening in the cockpit. Yeah, the updated weather seems to have just unsettled things. I've noticed that with the mod. I'm not sure if anyone else is having a similar issue or not, but yeah, it seems to be when it updates in here, it seems to cause it to kind of shake around a minute or two. Don't know why the scroll wheel's gone, but anyway, it's just, there we go. There we go. We've got the scroll wheel back. Back to our cruise level now, which is good. Jump back into view then and I'll get you the map back up. So sort of middle of Poland here, just north-east of Warsaw. Oh no, Rocklaw, sorry, not Warsaw. Another weather update again. Does that every weather update? In Poland. My dad's just jumped into the room, cockpit room, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just go into that. No. Oh God. Dad's going to look up the word hogmanay now, he wants to know what it's about. He would have liked the departure as a cock up to Lima. No, he'd have to bet. Right, there it is, look. Alright. Okay. There we are. Get the map back up. Scotland's already online. Right. Kazakhstan? Why does it say Scottish controls in Kazakhstan? Maybe. Yeah. They're sort of doing what the line's showing there. It's like no. I think what I'll do, I'll mute the mic, put the music back on, and I'll join you when we're back under control. I think that's probably the best idea. So I'll see you when we're back under control.
Ryanair 5 Lima Hotel, Connect München Radar on 124.05. Tschüss.
München Radar on 124.05, Ryanair 5 Lima Hotel. Ja, tschüss, einen guten Rutsch.
Input.
Speedbird 5117, my apologies for the delay. With you, flight level 380.
Speedbird 5117, Bremen Radar, hello, identified. Proceed direct Boomel.
Proceeding direct Boomel, Speedbird 5117. So, well, hello again, guys. I have been watching carefully, but not carefully enough, it seems. But I've just seen the private message, so I was a bit late. But I'm back, and fun flights, nice stream. Thanks very much.
661 Bremen Radar, hello, identified. Climb planway 350.
Climb 350, Canada 661.
Scandinavian 67 Alpha, proceed direct to pit.
So to go direct in the Boeing 748 in Microsoft,
Direct crew tap.
we have
Michigan Air
to
067
first
Alpha.
use the heading.
Negative, that wasn't for
keeps
you.
us
First for Scandinavian 907
heading
Alpha, direct to pit.
to that waypoint then, whilst we go ahead and program it in here. So we go legs, route data. Yeah, and then
Scandinavian 907 Alpha, sorry, my mistake. Waypoint is top key.
find what we need. So Boomel.
Like top key, Scandinavian 907 Alpha.
Michigan Air 067 Alpha, contact Copenhagen Control on 121.75. Goodbye.
Boomel.
11375, good day, thanks for your service.
Don't even see Boomel.
Transfer for Max Zero, contact München Radar on 124.05. Goodbye.
Oh, there it is, Boomel. So we can delete here Vibis, and then we can put, yeah, that's fine. If we activate and execute that now, there you'll see, yeah, it's joined that up. So there we go. It's now got rid of that, and then we're on our way again. So then now we just wait till we're joined with that line again. We can click legs again now, and there we have it.
Center Airport Chicago 775 is with you, flight level 300.
Airport Chicago 775, Bremen Radar, hello, Squawk 1000.
Squawk 1000, Airport 775.
Airport Chicago 775, identified.
Fun flights, looking forward to the new year. Yes, I am looking forward to the new year. It's been a tough year for everyone, and I think everyone's ready to go back to normal, so hopefully 2021 will do that.
Scandinavian 661, proceed direct top key, correction top key.
Direct top key, Scandinavian 661.
I'll put the map back up, just give me one moment.
Scandinavian 661, climb flight level 370.
Climb 370, Scandinavian 661.
Moin moin, Scandinavian 659 level 199, climbing 250 inbound shuttle.
Scandinavian 659, Bremen radar, moin, identified, climb flight level 390.
Climb level 390, Scandinavian 659.
Average cargo 775, descent flight level 280.
Descent flight level 280, airbridge cargo 775.
So I'll get that map back up. There it is. So yeah, into German airspace. So yeah, Berlin. So we made progress there. Nearly halfway. And plenty of traffic as expected in Scotland area. I don't think it actually starts till past. So we'll just put ourselves back on track here. So we join the intercept line.
Average cargo 775, proceed direct jogger.
Direct jogger for airbridge cargo 775.
Scandinavian 659, proceed direct top D.
Direct top D, Scandinavian 659.
Bremen Hallöchen, Open to Landebahn, passing 2, flight 235 for 200.
Rhein 29 Papa, Bremen radar, moin, identified, descent flight level 120.
120.
Rhein 29 Papa, proceed direct Delta Bravo 443.
Delta Bravo 443.
Average cargo 775, descent flight level 200.
Descent flight level 200 for airbridge cargo 775.
Speedbird 5117, contact Bremen radar 123, decimal 925.
123925, thanks so much. Speedbird 5117. Probably past that waypoint actually, which means, yeah. It's just put us 1, 2, 3, 925. I believe that was correct. 1, 2, 3, 925. Yeah. Speedbird 5117, good evening, with you flight level 380.
Speedbird 5117, good evening, identified. Speedbird 5117, confirm number 210.
Say again, Speedbird 5117.
Confirm you're inbound Zutep.
We're just over Bumil, and then after that it's Amlo, Speedbird 5117.
Okay.
Kyle, when's top of descent? Top of descent is probably, it's still a while yet. We're currently in German airspace. It's probably going to be something like 45 minutes to an hour. I'll give you more accurately in a moment. We'll just get back on the line in a moment, and then once we've done that, I'll give you more accurately.
Scandinavian 2838, contact Copenhagen 121-375. Bye.
Copenhagen 121-375, Scandinavian 2838. Thanks for service and happy New Year.
Happy New Year, bye.
Nearly intercepting the old magenta line.
Radar showing on, Lufthansa 1440 knots, flight level 100.
The 140 Lima, bring radar showing on, identified, ground flight level 230.
Ground flight level 230, Lufthansa 1440 knots.
There we go, we'll put Pelnav on now.
Scandinavian 1636, contact Bremen 123-225. Bye bye.
123-225.
Good watch, ciao. Germanwings 1 November uniform, direct Delta Bravo 433.
Direct Delta Bravo 433, Germanwings 1 November uniform.
Speedbird 1337, contact Bremen radar 136675. Good night, happy New Year.
I think you meant me then.
Say again, radar.
Bremen radar on 136.
Oh no,
675. Good night.
Man.
13675, good night. Speedbird 87.
Clear reduction Avenue 42 Mike November with you passing 7,000 feet, final 100.
Easy 42 Mike November, Bremen radar, good evening. Identified, climb flight level 380.
Climb level 380, easy 42 Mike November.
The 1907, contact Langen radar on 127725. Bye bye.
127725, Lufthansa 197. Schönes neues Jahr.
Danke, gleichfalls. Easy 42 Mike November, proceed direct to Glasgow.
Proceed direct Glasgow, Easy 42 Mike November.
Cruising along nicely then, let's see where we are. Probably coming out of German control. Or we'll be
Easy 42
switching
Mike
maybe.
November, recycle squawk 2527.
Yeah, not far off the North Sea now.
Returning squawk 2527, Easy 42 Mike November.
Gonna go
German
pretty much
1 November
over
uniform,
Hamburg.
descent level 250.
Descent level 250, German wings 1 November uniform.
Easy 42 Mike November, requesting out of cockpit for 2 minutes.
Yeah, Glasgow's not as busy as Edinburgh, but we needed the longer runway really for to be a bit more realistic.
Speedbed 2967, contact Bremen radar on 136.
That's why we're going to Glasgow, not Edinburgh. But both are part of the event.
2967, contact Bremen radar 136.6752.
German wings 1 November uniform, connect Bremen radar 123225. Tschüss.
123225, German wings 1 November uniform. Schönen Abend noch und einen guten Rutsch.
Danke dir auch.
Danke.
Seabed 782 Foxtrot, contact Copenhagen 121375, bye-bye.
11375, thank you, take care, bye-bye. Seabed 782 Foxtrot.
Yep.
Bremen radar today from 8 to 8 Foxtrot.
Yeah, France 83 Foxtrot, Bremen radar, good evening, identified, proceeding direct Papa Alpha Mike.
France 83 Foxtrot, Papa Alpha Mike, direct.
Should be in a flat plan. Are you able to do any direct?
Yes, I'm able to do direct. I have the waypoint of Mike in my FMC, but the aircraft is saying invalid entry, and please don't ask me why.
Okay, roger, then continue aside.
Continue aside the front plate.
This isn't updated like it normally does. Normally it does it by itself, but we'll update it. Yeah, so just at the other side of Hamburg now. Heading to estuary of the North Sea by the looks of things. Where's the Netherlands border here? Does it not go up here after that? I thought it did. Be better if we went on Google Maps, I think. Says Hamburg, so yeah, I didn't realise. I knew Netherlands went pretty northerly. I thought it went a bit northerly than it does.
Easy 42 Mike November back with you.
Easy 40 Mike November, roger.
Alright. Well, it's Hamburg actually. Oh yeah. Right. What, Heineken? Oh yeah. Beck's, right. Beck's Blue Beers from Bremen. According to my dad. Hamburgers. And I apologise if there's any German supporters. Really? It's gone very quiet on the old radio. I haven't missed anything, have I? No.
Bremen radar, Moin, Musketeer 6 channel max, climbing flat is 100 out of 9,000.
Musketeer 6 channel max, Bremen radar, Moin, identified craft level 240, direct Osnabrück. 240, direct
Yeah,
Osnabrück,
everyone's
danke,
going
6 channel
Edinburgh
max.
by the looks of things. But yeah, we just need that longer runway. So off to Glasgow. I know, I just thought it'd be quieter as well. Yeah, and it's not fair on the controllers really in an event. Yeah, well, I don't think I would at Edinburgh, but when they were both online anyway, I thought, yeah, I'll go with Glasgow. I don't go there as often, and it's not on as often, and I'm the bigger aircraft as well, so. That looks like sea through the clouds, so this is always a bit behind, so we're probably just off the coast here now. Didn't didn't realise how big the North Sea is. We're still 478 nautical miles away from Glasgow, so it's pretty big, isn't it? I'm not going to go into that now. Do Brexit again. Plenty of wildlife in the seas after all. No, Scottish isn't actually online yet for some strange reason. Probably. No, because we're straight out here. So Scottish control should be on actually, I think. Let's have a look when it starts, or is it 7? 1 minute. Ah yeah, it's not till 7, so yeah, they'll be on by the time we're there. It was before it's gone off. There's a mumble in the background. Can't hear you clearly. We'll have to mic my dad up next stream because you're probably wondering who I'm talking to. My dad is here, but probably can't hear him very clearly. So next stream we'll mic my dad up in some form.
Climbing flight level 290 Moin, Eurowings 560.
Correct, and direct remat.
Direct remat, Eurowings 560.
Wingwaiter, good evening. Lufthansa 3 Papa 9500 for 10,000.
Lufthansa 3 Papa, Wingwaiter, Moin, identified. Call back for higher.
Roger.
The 1 Foxtrot Lima contact München Radar 124055. Tschüss.
14.055 Lufthansa 1 Foxtrot Lima, schönen Abend noch, ciao.
Einfach. Lufthansa 3 Papa, climb flight level 2.
I'm not going to do that whilst I'm live.
Climb flight level 350, Lufthansa 3 Papa.
Papa. It's too many papas. Yeah, if you're ever going on Vatsim, make sure you pick a sensible call sign. We never pick silly ones. 2 dads dancing. Todd. Papa Tango. God. Make the stream so unprofessional. Yeah, we'll definitely mic my dad up tomorrow. Otherwise it makes no sense if I say things like Papa Tango to everyone and you don't hear the joke. So yeah, tomorrow we can look forward to
Papa needs to leave
we can look forward to my dad being mic'd up. Papa. I don't know. I can't hear you.
Kayak 625, check-in in flight level 320.
Kayak 65, Brim Radar, Moin, identified.
I'll reset them.
Brim Radar, guten Abend. Colonia Air 620 inbound
Colonia 620, Brim Radar, Moin, identified. Climb flight level 310.
They can't be much longer with these chaps. That frame rate's much better. Why didn't we ever put it in game mode? That was 3 settings, that. Took me about 2 minutes.
Number 3 Papa, proceed direct up course.
Let's have a look at Task Manager now. Is it utilising it all? Probably is. No. It's no different really. I don't. Oh, the GPU's working harder, but I've set it to work harder, so that's good. Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of what we expected. It's 16 gig of RAM, isn't it? So.
Direct.
Yeah. And the streams on the CPU, you can see that, right? Oh, it's hardly taking any, is it? Yeah. Same. Nothing other than that. Yeah. No, stream's not taking much time. So it used to take more than that. Maybe when you've got less hardware or something. It's a relation of, isn't it? Because it's 0.2% on this computer, but if you've got a... Yeah. There's the lovely North Sea then. Nice clear picture. I think it might be time for a long haul maybe tomorrow, we'll see.
Easy 42 Mike November, nog voor deze CR, jullie komen op to the Xplane voorbij. Happy New Year.
I'm sliding down here. Get back in position. It's the problem with trying to fly on the sofa. You end up down on the floor by the end of it.
Lufthansa 871 to direct to Bremen.
I think our dinner's going to be ready soon, so I'll bring it up here and I'll mute the mic whilst I eat it. But there's only one thing left to do for that, and that is play the old duty free.
We will shortly be passing through with food and drink. Please check the magazine in front of you for the full menu, as well as our duty-free offers.
My dad's checking his magazine. You should get a webcam or whatever, a camera or something. Maybe once we've hit 1 million. Where? Boring audio. Oh, it's boarding audio. What's the difference, eh?
Yeah, 116, contact now, München radar, disregard. Proceed direct Delta Papa 428.
I haven't checked fuel actually.
Proceed direct Delta Papa 428 is contact immer noch?
Ja, gleich
Surprised we're still not handed off yet. Maybe in a minute.
Roger, let's go.
No, I mean, we haven't been handed off, have we? It's always 2 minutes behind. Alright, I'll refresh it then. There we go. Yeah, not much in it. So yeah, we probably are just coming out of it. And then Scottish will be online. I believe Scottish comes sort of like that. Something like that. So that'll be coming on at 7. We haven't missed anything, so...
Leipzig 116, contact now München radar 126175. Tschüss, frohes Neues.
Kontakt Herr München radar 126175. Danke ebenfalls, schönen Rutsch ins Neujahr.
Okay, ciao.
Bremen radar, good evening, speedboard 985, passing level 295 for level 320.
Cubed 985, Bremen radar, hello, identified, climb flight level 380.
Climb level 380 for 985.
God, he's come a long way. think that's Tokyo, isn't it? I think that, yeah, that's Tokyo, isn't it?
Speedbed 5117, Copenhagen is about to close. Unicorn 122.8. Have a nice flight, bye-bye.
122.8. Thanks very much for a great service. Have a good evening and a new year. Speedbed 5117.
Yeah, bye-bye.
There we go, over to Unicorn. Famous frequency. So, yeah, no Scottish yet. Probably got about 20 minutes, half an hour till Scotland, maybe. Put the map back up. Actually, we'll look at our arrival now and get ready, and it'll be all ready to go when we need it. So, Old Taller, I remember that from the ATC training. That's Lanark. Hello? Dad's got to sleep, that's Lanark. That's actually a planet then. So Badger. We're going at Badger. It's a funny waypoint. Over the sea as well, I don't think that's their natural habitat, is it? Right, what arrival are we planning here then? We don't know. Let's have a look at the flight plan. Flight plan is here. Liber 1 Delta by the looks of things. Let's have a look. We'll plan for that, then we'll put that in for now, and if we need to change it, if ATC wants us different, then we'll change it. Oh, that's not actually in, is it? Right, in that case, we'll look for one that's coming from the east. Let's see, what's our last waypoint? Simbrief doesn't always work after all. Liber, there's Liber. Liber, Lanark, Talhaven, any of those. I just wonder if it's actually put it in for us. Hold on. Yeah, it has, hasn't it? So it's put the waypoints in there to Liber. So that means I don't think the arrivals start. Let's have a look here. Lanark 2 Alpha. Liber 2 Alpha. Well, ours was a Liber something, wasn't it? Maybe it doesn't have it in this FMC after all. Yeah, the 1 Delta. Let's see here. This is old charts actually, it's 2017, so we don't actually know which is out of date here. Alright, there's Liver. So yeah, this was 2017. So that's what we've got in. Haven, Tala, Lanark. And then we've got Haven, Tala, Lanark. I don't think we actually need Liver. But we'll leave it in anyway. Because after that it's going to be vectors. But is this chart up to date? So yeah, let's get the latest charts here for EG. If we go on Vatsim UK, you can normally get the latest ones. Let's just get a big screen a minute. Vatsim United Kingdom charts, and then we just need to find Glasgow. Might actually tell us the standard terminal arrivals. Yeah, Liver 1 at it's only being used if oh right, okay. No. Not quite sure which one it'll be, to be honest. We'll plan as if we're doing the Liver arrival and then see what goes on from there, I think. Bruce on golf versus PTH Ribble Aqua. Alright, that's not gonna help, is it? Haven Tala. Those are two waypoints that are in ours. We'll try. If that one's in, we'll probably go with that. Yeah, we'll try the top one then. Is that on here though? Apple One Golf. There it is. Yeah, that could work. We'll go with that. Bed One Golf. Yes. So we'll go with that, and then we'll delete the ones we don't need here now. Yes. So if we go route data, so it is a bit fiddly if you want to change stuff, but here's how you do it. So we only need Liber. Oh, hold on, what's it doing here now? Oh yeah, that's right. So we can delete, that's our arrival there. So we can get up to, if we go up to Sab. So it won't have the arrival in here, but we know we need to go up to Sab. So we can delete everything before that. and then I'll refile the flight plan so the controller knows which arrival we've got in. Right, like so. That should do us. Yeah, perfect. Sam. See what that looks like. Okay, right. We'll go from Docken straight to yeah, after Gomot, we'll delete Madab and Sab. And then refile with that. So, delete Sab, delete Madab, activate, execute, and we should be good to go now. And that'll update in a moment. So yeah, let's file that new flight plan now, last thing, and then we'll be sorted. So yeah, we're still going to Haven, but in fact we'll get rid of that, and from Gomot we shall go Agped, and then Agped, what was the arrival? Agped 1 Golf, that's it. So we'll put that like that, and we'll file that, boom. Check it over, yeah, that was all fine. It's all the same apart from that bit now. Perfect, so we'll plan for this descent then. We want to be flight level 260 Agped, which is still plenty of time away off. But what we'll do here is calculate it now, and then we're all ready. We can get rid of all of this. And we'll get the precision descent calculator. 160 in here. We're going from 380 to 26,000, and we are currently going at, we'll put it as 300 to be on the safe side. Yeah, 700 feet, so what about 80 miles? Yeah, we'll do that, so 80 miles. So got enough time to eat my dinner by the looks of things, which is handy. What final thing before I just grab my dinner, I'll put the music on. I'm just muting my mic actually, and yeah, I will put the music on for you guys whilst I eat my dinner. I'll be up here though, so I'll answer any questions if you guys have got any. But last thing before I do that, let's see here, has it updated? Yes it has, perfect. So that's fine. We'll minimise that again now and set that to 80. And I shall put up that, and we shall get that back in that view and get the map back up here. There we go, and I shall mute my microphone, grab my dinner, and I'll be straight back with you guys. I will be sat here though watching comments if you guys have got any questions, and I will unmute and answer them, but I'll eat my dinner. It'll probably take me about 10 minutes, but I will be sat here. One moment, Scottish controls here, so I'll deal with him for a moment. 135525. Just about when I was thinking of having my dinner break, eh? 135, what was it? 135525.
At site level 380 inbound to Barrett.
Alpha 80 Zulu, good evening Scottish Control, the Perth 1 Golf arrival for Edinburgh.
Perth 1 Golf arrival, Alpha 80 Zulu.
Speedbird 5117, good evening with you, flight level 380.
Speedbird 5117, good evening Scottish Control, Agped 1 Golf arrival for Glasgow, route direct to Agped.
Agped 1 Golf arrival and we'll route direct Agped, Speedbird 5117.
Scottish Control, good evening, ED40 Lima Charlie's with you.
ED40 Lima Charlie, Scottish Control, good evening, it's the InPip 1 Echo.
There we go, so the arrival that we wanted after that rerouting that we did just before, and I will now go and get my dinner, so I'll leave you, I won't put the music on,
level 260 level InPip,
but
ED40
I'll
Lima
put the
Charlie.
map up whilst I eat. In fact, I won't put the map up, I'll just mute myself, and I'll be with you as soon as I've finished.
Walker 3902, descent at altitude 2,000 feet in Inverness, QNH is 1,000 hectopascals. And Walker 3902, you've got about 16 track miles to pass now. Walker 3902, turn left heading to... Oh, stand by. Turn left heading 230 degrees, you clear ILS approach runway 23. Walker 3902, if you do end up through the localizer, you can continue the left turn to establish.
Scottish Control, good evening. ED19 Romeo is with you, level 300 en route to Rebel.
ED19 Romeo, Scottish Control, good evening. InPip 1 Echo arrival to Edinburgh.
InPip 1 Echo to Edinburgh, runway 24, ED19 Romeo, thank you. Scottish Control, if you could confirm we'll be getting practice somewhere before or after Esto, because my FFC has decided to go to VOR Echo Delta November after Esto, and it ruins the whole arrival because I skipped hard and Easy 19 Romeo.
Easy 19 Romeo, I'll be handing you off to another controller before Esto, but I will let him know so that he knows to give you vectors.
I would really appreciate that before Esto. Thank you very much, Easy 19 Romeo.
Easy 40 Lima Charlie, speed at 280 knots.
Speed 2040 Lima Charlie.
And Easy 40 Lima Charlie, report your speed restriction to Scottish Control on 126.3.
Scottish Control 1263 with a speed restriction, Easy 40 Lima Charlie, good day.
Walker 392, surface wind 290 degrees, 7 knots, runway 23, clear to land.
Control Easy 19 Romeo, is it okay if I can disconnect, pause, and then reconnect after I resume in 3 minutes?
Negative, there's a whole stream of traffic coming in behind you. If you reconnect in 3 minutes, you're going to be right in the middle and on top of somebody else.
No problem.
Easy 19 Romeo, when ready, descend to flight level 260 to be level at input.
When ready, we'll descend to flight level 260 to be level before input. Easy 19 Romeo.
Good evening, Scottish Centre, Tomjet 134, heading at 345, flight level 320 at Airgap. Tomjet 134, Scottish Control, good evening Andy, it'll be the INPIP 1 Echo arrival at Edinburgh. Okay, INPIP 1 Echo arrival and good evening, hello Trev. Tomjet 134, fly heading 340 degrees. Fly heading 340, Tomjet 134.
Scottish Control, good evening, Shuttle 6 Foxtrot, heading 335, flight level 380, Rebel 1 Delta arrival.
Shuttle 6 Foxtrot to Scottish Control, good evening, roger.
Scottish Control, good evening, Alpaca 4 Whiskey Lima inbound, Alpha Delta November, flight level 360.
Alpaca 4 Whiskey Lima, Scottish Control, good evening. It's the Perth 1 Golf arrival to Edinburgh.
Perth 1 Golf arrival, Alpaca 4 Whiskey Lima.
And Shuttle 6 Foxtrot requesting descent.
Shuttle 6 Foxtrot, descend flight level 260 to be level abeam Aslip.
Descent level 260, level Aslip, Shuttle 6 Foxtrot.
Easy 19 Romeo, contact Scottish Control now, 126.3, good evening.
126.3 will contact Scottish Control. Thank you very much. Easy 19 and hope you have a great evening.
You too. Tomjet 134, resume on navigation direct up Bevy.
Navigation direct to Bevy, Tomjet 134.
And Shuttle 6 Foxtrot, resume on navigation direct Aslip.
Resume on navigation direct Aslip, Shuttle 6 Foxtrot.
Walker 392, you're very welcome, and you too have a good new year. Bye bye. Speedbird 5117, when ready, descend flight level 260 to be level at Agped. Tomjet 134, when ready, descend flight level 260 to be level at INPIP.
When ready, descend flight level 260, level at INPIP, 134.
Good day from KLM 120, with you on flight level 360, en route air gap.
KLM 120, good evening, Scottish Control, INPIP 1 Echo, arrival to Edinburgh.
Please repeat the arrival for KLM 120.
KLM 120, INPIP 1 Echo.
The INPIP 1 Echo arrival, KLM 120.
Shuttle 6 Foxtrot, contact Scottish Control now, 126.3, good evening.
Scottish Control 126.3 for Shuttle 6 Foxtrot. Thanks for the service, have a great evening.
You too, take care.
Scottish, good evening, East 6859 with you, flight level 360.
Easy 6859, Scottish Control, good evening. Blacker 1 Golf arrival for Glasgow.
Blacker 1 Golf arrival for Glasgow, East 6859.
Scottish Center, Westwind 3311 with you, flight level 320, Cessna citation S550.
Westwind 3311, Scottish Control, good evening. It's the INPIP 1 Echo arrival to Edinburgh.
Edinburgh for Westwind 3311.
KLM 120 requesting descent.
KLM 120, expect flight level 260 at input. When ready, descend flight level 320.
Flight level 260 at input for KLM 120.
KLM 120, expect 260 at input, descend now, flight level 320.
Please repeat for KLM 120, you were cutting out, sir.
KLM 120, descend flight level 320, but expect to be at 260 at input. KLM 120, descend flight level 300.
Descending flight level 300, KLM 120.
Negative, it'll be the other Scottish control on 123.775. Tomjet 134, speed 280 knots.
280, 134.
And this Tomjet 134, report your speed to Scottish Control 126.3, speed to your landing.
Okay, yes, report speed to Scotland on 126.3, yes, speak to you shortly, thanks Trevor.
Scottish, good evening, KLM 1471 with you, flight level 360 inbound, Roughly.
KLM 1471, Scottish Control, good evening, Craig, Roger. And KLM 1471, Agped 1 Golf arrival to Glasgow.
Agped 1 Golf, KLM 1471, cheers.
EasySix859 request descent.
EasySix859, descend, sorry, if you expect flight level 150 at Gurva, descend now, flight level 260.
Right, hello again, hello. I've eaten my dinner there, sorry for the few minutes that I was out there, and we are now on our descent. You probably heard the transmission, but probably not me, because I muted the mic, but I did accept the descent down to 260 by Agped, so that's what we're doing now. And it's the Agped 1 Golf that we set up. We don't know what the runway is yet, but we'll find out pretty soon, I'm sure. So we're about 40 miles from Agped now.
KLM 120, is there a way you could maybe write it down, because the voice is still cutting out for me?
And still over the North Sea here, but we can't be far off land, I don't think. Yeah, we can see land coming into view, so let's see where I reckon Agped's probably the first waypoint in Scotland, but let's have a look at the map. Or is it going to be Newcastle? Maybe, I think it's Newcastle,
level 260, level by INPIP for KLM 120, and conversion speed 280 knots or less, KLM 120.
That's KLM 120 there. So we're joining the arrival that these guys are going to be doing as well, so yeah, I think Agped's probably somewhere around here. We'll go for a bit of a side view now, and we'll use that one as we come in.
KLM 120, report your speed restriction to Scottish Control on 126.3.
My apologies, sir, but it is still cutting out.
Could you please stand in by text
message for KLM 120?
But we are obviously behind time here, we're 10 to 3 in the sim. Just so you can see the nice scenery.
Shuttle 8 Lima, Scottish Control, good evening, in pit 1 Echo arrival.
In pit 1 Echo, Shuttle 8 Lima. Alpaca 80 Zulu, request descent.
8 Papa 80 Zulu, expect flight level 80 at Stira, descent flight level 2.
So look at the artist, then we may be able to get the runway in use.
Expect flight level 80 at Stira, descent flight level 220.
EGPF 23. So we can expect the ILS 23 then. ILS 23. And we'll go with, actually we'll just, we don't need a transition.
3311, when ready, descend flight level 260 to be level at input.
When ready, descend to 260.
Slow ourselves down in the descent, we're nearly at 26,000 already.
6859 contacts Scottish Control 123.775.
123.775 in 6859, thank you for serving, happy new year.
To you, take care.
So yeah, we'll get vectors I think from Lanark, and the ILS is that way. But I'll just double check that on the chart. Just go full screen for the moment. Yeah, that is it there, so
Speedbird 5117, contact Scottish Control now 126.3, bye bye.
126.3, yeah, thanks very much, Speedbird 5117.
You're welcome.
We can hit LNAV here as well now. And we'll go down to 330. I've forgotten that frequency now. Maybe the other Scottish. So we're on 135. It was 1263, that's the one.
Lufthansa Cargo 17 November Charlie, Roger, descent flight level 130, maintain speed 280 knots.
Runway 280 knots, flight level, can you repeat it?
Flight level 130.
Flight level 130, thank you. Lufthansa Cargo 17 November Charlie.
AV185, descent flight level 140.
Descent flight level 140, EV185.
Shuttle 6 Foxtrot, descent flight level 80.
So we'll call in when we get a chance.
Level 80, no seat restriction, Shuttle 6 Foxtrot.
Speedbird 5117, good evening with you, flight level 260, Agped 1 Golf.
Speedbird 5117, Scottish Control, hello, descent flight level 200, speed 280 knots.
Flight level 200, speed 280 knots, Speedbird 5117.
Easy 185, route direct Tartan, descent flight level 100.
Direct Tartan, flight level 100, Easy 185.
KLM 120, descent flight level 170.
Descending flight level 170 for KLM 120.
And to flight level 200 then.
Object 134, descent flight level 80.
80, descent 134.
And Object 134, no speed restriction, contact Edinburgh radar 121.2, bye bye.
No speed restriction, contact Edinburgh radar 121.2, cheers up.
Yeah.
So looking at 7,000 at Lanark, but we're still 80 miles away, so yeah, we're fine here.
KLM
120, descend flight level 150.
Descending flight level 150, KLM 120.
Easy 185, descend flight level 90. Descend flight level 90, easy 185. Shuttle 6 Foxtrot, contact Glasgow radar 119.1, bye-bye.
Glasgow radar 119.1, Shuttle 6 Foxtrot, nice, have a great evening.
Shuttle, correction, Scottish Control, Shuttle 9, Quebec, passing altitude 2,800 feet, got someone Charlie departure.
Shuttle 9 Quebec, Scottish Control, hello, flight now, flight level 250.
Climb out flight level 250, Shuttle 9.
KLM 120, descend flight level 140.
Descending flight level 140, KLM 120.
I think we can get first flap out here.
Speedbird 5117, speed 250 knots, descend flight level 160.
250 knots and flight level 160, speedbird 5117.
KLM 120, descend flight level 100.
Descending flight level 100, KLM 120.
Easy 185, contact Edinburgh radar 121.2, bye-bye.
And down to
121.2, easy 185. KLM 120, report your speed to Edinburgh radar 121.2, bye-bye.
Reporting speed to Edinburgh radar 121.2, thank you very much, bye-bye, KLM 120.
Easy 69 Romeo Juliet, contact Scottish Control 135.525, bye-bye.
135 to Papa, easy 69 Juliet, cheers, bye.
Scottish Speedlink, East 6859 with you, flight level 150. Easy 6859, Scottish Control, hello, descend flight level 80.
Flight level 80,
6859.
Scottish Control, good evening, Westwind 3311 with you, speed is 250.
And we come over the Scottish hills here.
Westwind 3311, Scottish Control, hello, descend flight level 220.
Descend 220, Westwind 3311.
German cargo 1, Lufthansa cargo 17 November Charlie, descend flight level 130.
This is level 30, Lufthansa cargo 17 November Charlie.
Speedbird 5117 with direct Lanark, descend flight level 120, no speed restriction.
Direct Lanark and flight level 120, no speed restriction, speedbird 5117. Oh. We'll get ourselves directly to Lanark here then. And down to 120, I believe you said. And then no speed restriction, so do we reckon we'll probably go ahead and speed back up to 280 for the time.
Easy 6859, contact Glasgow radar 121, digression 119.1, bye-bye. 119.1, easy 6859, thanks, bye-bye.
Alright, on the arrival. Yeah, we'll go and direct Lanark now. So 7,000 at Lanark, so we want to be sort of just plan on just being 12,000 before then. Yeah, it's fairly even, I think. Plenty going in on at both airports. We'll be saying bye-bye to the sun, I think, soon. I'm guessing it's probably going to be a bit muggy.
Cargo 17 November Charlie, route direct Tartan.
Route direct to Tartan, Lufthansa cargo 17 November Charlie.
Westwind 3311, descent, flight level 160.
Down to 160, Westwind 3311.
Have a brief look at the map, see where everyone's going. Yeah, there's a few going into Glasgow, more are going into Edinburgh. I think we're a bit further on than that, probably about here. And yeah, everything's on.
Speedbird 5117, descent, flight level 100.
Flight level 100, Speedbird 5417. Yeah, we're gonna increase that a bit now. We'll get our speed back just at 260. And then we'll be 230 by Lanark.
Scottish Shuttle 8, Lima flight 260, Shuttle 8, Lima, Scottish Control, hello, reset squawk 0470.
0470, Shuttle 8, Lima.
Can just see a bit of land through the clouds there.
Shuttle 8 Lima, thanks, speed 250 knots, descent flight level 210.
Descent flight level 210, speed 250 knots, Shuttle 8 Lima.
Shuttle, good evening, Oklahoma 54, climbing to 6,000, passing 2,300 on Gosman 1 channel.
Walker 154, Scottish Control, hello, climb now, flight level 250.
And we'll get
Speedbird 5117, descent, flight level 90.
Flight level 90, Speedbird 5117.
Lufthansa Cargo 1.
Get our lights on ready here.
Flight level 90.
Oh, I never put the anti-ice on today. Probably
Speedbird
didn't need that.
the shuttle flight level
Right, down to 90.
Westwind 3311, continue present heading, report that heading.
Clouds are clearing up a bit here.
Thank you, descent flight level 130.
Oh, that's a nice shot. Mountains.
Shuttle 8 Lima, descent flight level 130.
Descent flight level 130, Shuttle 8 Lima.
And we'll get our auto brake ready for landing. And about right here, as we're planning 7,000 at Lanark. Whether he'll give us that or not, it's up to him.
Speedbird 5117, descent flight level 80.
Flight level 80, Speedbird 5117.
And Speedbird 5117, contact Glasgow radar 119.1, bye-bye.
11901, thanks Rich, have a good evening and a new year, Speedbird 5117.
You too, bye-bye.
1191. Speedbird 5117, good evening, with you passing flight level 90 for 80.
Speedbird 5117, Glasgow radar, good evening, Victor Valley, approach runway 23, your number 2, information as called.
Vectors for the ILS 23 and number 2 information golf, Speedbird 5117.
86859, approximately 30 track miles to run, descent to altitude 4,000 feet.
ILS 23 is in, perfect.
Full frequency,
So we can just continue our heading for the time. Now we'll get down to 250. And we can go, oh no, we can't go flap, oh yeah we can go flaps 10. 5 even. Any snow on these hills? Not that I can see, maybe there is a bit actually. Yeah, there is. Snow on the hills there. which is probably pretty accurate. And we have had a bit of snow in the UK, so I imagine there's some in Scotland. "40 miles from the airfield here." And I'll check that chart again. Max, what's that say?
6859, speed 220 knots.
Speed 209.
I think it's 230, it's 2 something. I'm guessing it's going to be the 230 that I've got in the FMC.
117, leave Lanark heading 340 degrees.
We'll leave Lanark heading 340 degrees, speedbird 5117. And we'll go flaps 10 now. So leaving Lanark 340. Don't know.
ESX859, contact director with your heading and speed 128.750 below.
Director with heading speed 128.750 is 359, thanks for service. Bye-bye.
Get the next frequency in. And nearly at Lanark.
Speedbird 5117, crossing over 30 track and still in descent to altitude 6,000 feet, Glasgow, QNH1002.
6,000 feet, QNH, was it 1028, speedbird 5117?
QNH1002.
1002, speedbird 5117. Down to 6,000. And 1002.
Speedbird 5117, descent to altitude 4,000 feet.
4,000 feet, speedbird 5117. Go down to 210 and go next flap. And there's the city of Glasgow by the looks of it. Okay. Bit of misty cloud down here. Loch Lomond in the distance. Very nice scenery. Yeah, it's definitely smoother. Won't say too soon that. Landing's the ultimate test. Be able to tell on the controls. Does look like Britain to me. Little wind turbine there. Not very little though, so.
Speedbird 5117, contact director 128.751.
12875, thanks Rich. Speedbird, 12875, Speedbird 517. Speedbird 5117, good evening with you, 4,000 feet, heading 340.
This is Speedbird 5117 Glasgow direct, good evening.
Cloud seems to have come in all of a sudden.
With 5117 descent to altitude 3,000 feet.
Altitude 3,000 feet, Speedbird 5117.
With 5117, turn left heading 260 degrees, cleared ILS approach, runway 23.
Left 260 degrees, cleared ILS 23, Speedbird 5117. Yeah. Ah, nice and close. Let's have a look on the terrain radar. Yeah, it's amber, not red, so you'll be alright. And we'll go down to 200. How many miles out are we? About 12. Yeah, we'll go down to 180 then. And approach can go on. And gear can come down. In fact, gear probably.
With 5117 contact Glasgow Tower 118.8, bye.
1188, so thanks very much. Speedbird 5117, have a good evening.
You too.
Lovely sun. Speedbird 5117 with you, ILS 23.
Speedbird 5117 Glasgow Tower, Beatty, 1223, service 22, flushes, read now, cleared to land.
Cleared to land. Cleared to land 23, Speedbird 5117. Nice early clearance. 9 miles out, we'll do 180 till 6. And then 160 till 4. Try and get the zoom in the optimal position for landing here. Just want to be just the right position. Should save these views. there. That should do us, hopefully. In fact, the best way to do it is if we reset position, then go up a notch, and then do that. That is about right. There. Aye, Riverclad. Yep. Now then, is the ILS going to do anything stupid today or not? Because yesterday it decided to do a crazy dive bomb off the glide slope, and then I just managed to get in control. Hopefully that won't be the case today. And 5 miles out, we'll take over manually here. Just doing the crazy dive again. There we go, we'll use our instruments. It seems to dive when you disengage the autopilot, maybe that's it. Although I think it dived before that last time. But anyway, got us on the localizer. I can see the diamond, so we're alright. Well, just hold us there for the time being. There we go, runway's in sight. We'll get auto throttle off here. In we come. Bit off centre. Not to worry. Not the finest landing, I have to say. What's that? And we're down. Yeah, not very good at all, but there we go. On the ground at Glasgow. Vacate left. Try and get the auto brake off. There we go. Yeah, don't feel stable. It's that nosedive it keeps doing that doesn't help. Maybe there's a new bug, I'm not sure. Could be frame rate. We'll have a look. I'll watch it back myself. But anyway, welcome to Glasgow. Speedbird 5117 vacated T3.
Speedbird 5117, Roger, welcome to Glasgow. Contact ground 121.7, bye-bye.
121.7, thanks Rich. Speedbird 5117. I'll put that back on map. Zoom in just here and ask for taxi. Speedbird 5117 with you, vacated 23.
Speedbird 5117, Glasgow ground, hello there, standby.
Huh? Yeah. Standing by.
5117, sorry about that, taxi stand 28 Golf at Mike.
Stand 28 via Golf on Mike, Speedbird 5117, thanks. So let's have a look at that. If we get the taxi aerodrome chart. So Golf, and then ground movement. Golf and Mike, okie dokie. So it's looking like down here, so it'll be a left and then a right, second right. Flight director can come off here, landing lights can go off. Need a bit of a tighter turn. And then it's the second block of gates. We'll just look at
5117, sorry, I just realised your aircraft type. Would you like to go to a bit of a bigger stand?
A-firm, if that's okay, Speedbird 5117.
So it's 5117, Roger, taxi stand 35 via Golf in November.
35 via Golf in November, thanks very much, Speedbird 5117. Right, which one's that then? Golf in November, okay, so it's the fast main. Yeah, it's the first lot of stands.
65 Tango Glasgow ground, allow us to reroute in text, let me know 067.
Dreamjet 6 Tango Foxtrot taxi, please.
Dreamjet 6 Tango Foxtrot taxi, followed by Alpha 1.
I don't know which stand it is just yet.
Excellent, Alpha 1 via Golf and Alpha.
Golf and Alpha, Dreamjet 6 Tango Foxtrot.
Better have a look at that actually. Can we get parking docking chart? There we go. 35 is second to the end on our left.
Center 6 for Tango, sorry, say again, you're coming in quite quiet now. Roger, cool, ready for you, clearance.
Looks like it's on drawn the last gate, so I think we're here.
Center 6 for Tango, sorry, I'm being stupid, that's only the one route, standby.
No other aircraft about, so we'll put our taxi lights off and then we'll get on our stand and shut down. Kyle, hello, nice to see you again. That was a long flight, yes it was a bit of a long one. But it's nice to do a variety of different flights, I think. It's nice to fly out of that Ukraine airport in the ski resort area never would have flown there had it not been for Vatsim.
Station, Glasgow, 1 tower sneaking H1001 Glasgow.
The shadows are brilliant. See the big jumbo in its glory on the ground there. And we'll line ourselves up nicely here on stand. Pulling back the throttle, applying a bit of brake, and jobs are good. And so there we have it. We shall we'll leave the controller here now, so I can shut down with the ground services. Speedbird 5117 on the block, so thanks very much for the service. Have a great evening and New Year.
Alright, see ya, happy New Year.
There we go, so we'll leave that there. And we shall now use the inbuilt ATC in order to get the ground services. So request the fuel supply, power supply, and baggage service. Catering service. Can't send a catering truck. Can they send a baggage truck? Yeah, baggage. I think you have to give them chance. There we go, it's coming now. Jetway connection as well. And we need the power supply as well. There we go, they're all on the road. So we can disconnect them. And continue. In fact, I'm not sure if that power truck works or not. I've never tried it. But what I'll do is start the APU, and then it'll go onto that if we need it. Oh no, external power's there, look. There we go. So it does work. There we have it, on the ground at Glasgow then. And the baggage truck's coming. Yeah, not sure what's going on with these liveries. I may download the I'll download the new Mega Pack. See if, well, I'll see if it's updated first. If it is, then I'll download it and I'll update it rather. So there we go. Frame rates seem to be better. I'm not sure what's going on at. Not sure quite what's going on with the ILS and the approaches. Seemed to do a dip again, but that was when I disengaged the autopilot. Maybe I just wasn't holding the controls perfectly. But there we go. Also, with my version of Microsoft, it seems that all the although it hasn't actually loaded any this time, has it, apart from that one. Yeah, sometimes I find the static aircraft are here even though you've turned them off. And I also find when you go on multiplayer, it doesn't always work. There is a light aircraft there and he's not on Vatsim, so it's all a bit hit and miss, but anyway, there we have it. The fact is, the essential things are working, I guess, so I'm quite happy with that. So I haven't got enough time to reinstall the game as it's 150 gig, but I don't think we're quite at that point yet. It's still working as it should be. Saying that, there's another thing there, that he doesn't seem to be doing what he's meant to be doing either. But anyway, there we go. It could be the update since, when was it? Friday or something like that. But anyway, on the blocks. here. We'll jump in the drone cam as usual in a moment, before I leave you guys in peace. We'll just get the last couple of pickies, and yeah, we'll jump in the drone camera now. Free camera, camera drone, reset position, bang, and we'll go for a little tour of Glasgow. There's the River Clyde. Let's just turn back round there, get a nice shot of the runway. There we go. I'll try and get that sun rays cool angle like that. There we go. And screenshotted. Right, let's go and get some shots of the city, which isn't too far away. It's just up here, quite close to the city. The airport's quite close to the city for once. It might be Celtic football ground, or is it rugby? That I think it's rugby. See if we can find Celtic. That looks like cricket here. Cricket on our left, bit of footy, and cricket again. This is the brilliance of Microsoft. You can pick out real world things like cricket pitches and football pitches and stadiums and various buildings. It's just nice to be able to do this. I believe that might be Celtic. Certainly a football ground, I think. Yeah, that's probably Celtic. By the river, that rings a bell. That could be Celtic. Don't quote me on it, but it's very likely. And then there's the city centre, just over here. Over the Clyde River, yeah, that rings a bell as well. I have been here in real life, if you're wondering why I keep saying it's ringing bells. Kyle, that's amazing. Yeah, it is brilliant, isn't it? So yeah, I can just brings back a few memories. It is brilliant. It does feel like you're going somewhere, which is good at these tough times, because we can't exactly go anywhere at the minute. But yeah, it's lovely. We'll get a shot of that. And trying to find out where the railway is. It's the last thing that I haven't seen in it. There is a big station pretty centrally. Am I missing it? Is that the rail? I think that might be the rail. We'll just go down a bit. Yeah, that's the railway line there. So if we follow that into the city, where's it going? Yeah, it's going into the station there, isn't it? That's the oh no, that's the station there, the other side of the river. Yeah, that's it. There's Glasgow Central, I think they call it, do they? I'm not entirely sure. What's happened to our camera? It's tilting here. Don't know. We untilt it. 7 and 9. I must have accidentally pressed it. There we go. So yeah, there's the train station. So that is central Glasgow right there. Oh, I can't get this to balance back now. So yeah, we'll get a shot of that. That's amazing. Yeah, it's really good, isn't it? You just don't get tired of it, really, do you? Everywhere you go, yeah, everywhere you do go, it just feels like you're back there if you've been there, or you get an insight to what it is like in real life, and then it inspires you to actually want to go there in real life. So yeah, it's very good. back over towards Celtic. Yeah, and we'll get a shot looking at the sun, and then we'll leave it there. Can we pick out the airfield? It's back over there somewhere. I can't because of the sun, but not to worry, we'll just zoom out here. In fact, we'll go around here, backwards. There we go, that's a nice shot, I think. And there we go, we'll go back to the aircraft now, unless... when I get my sim, I'll be flying into here. Yeah, it's brilliant. Everywhere looks like this, Kyle, so pick and choose. But yeah, Glasgow, anyway, if you know landmarks, then it is very interesting, because you can kind of try and find them. So, but yeah, everywhere is beautiful in Microsoft Flight Sim. So yeah, I'm sure you're looking forward to it. We'll reset with number 5. And there it goes. That's a very good test for your computer, I tell you. If you press 5, then you zoom back to the aircraft. So yeah, it's a very good test of your frame rate, that. But there we go. I shall leave you all in peace. And I hope you enjoyed today's stream. And I will be doing something tomorrow. It may be a long haul tomorrow. I will see. I'll have a look at the Vatsim events again and pick out some from there. But there'll definitely be some content coming tomorrow. I'm aiming to do something every day until I go back to school, which I think is on Monday. But that's all COVID permitting at the minute. I think I will be doing school work from Monday, but whether it's actually in school or not, I think that's still being decided. But yeah, I will be getting the streaming schedule out before I go back to school, so then you'll know when I'm streaming, and I'll be able to fit it in with my school work as well. So yeah, content coming next few days consecutively, and then streaming schedule coming out before I go back to school. So I'll probably be streaming not every day, but maybe like 3 or 4 times a week, something like that, when I go back to school. But until then, every day. So yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Hope you liked it. And yeah, see you tomorrow. This is Captain Fozzy over and out. That is if you can stop the